Today, we're diving into a company that is right on the bleeding edge of a revolution in medicine. We're talking about a technology that gives us a new way to see inside our own bodies, and it's making what was once impossible, well, possible.
I want you to really think about that question for a second. What would that actually mean? For patients, for their families, for the doctors? It means having the power to change course, to try a new treatment, to act before you can even see the problem on a scan. It honestly sounds like something straight out of the future, doesn't it?
Well, it's not. This isn't science fiction at all. This technology is here right now, and it's being pioneered by one single company that's leading this massive shift, a transition to what you could call Genomics 2.0.
So, what exactly is this new era? It's all about something called the counting revolution. It's a completely fundamental breakthrough in how we analyze our DNA, and yeah, one company is way out in front, leading the charge. Okay, so here's the key difference. For years, the standard approach was to read DNA. The problem is that method has what's called a noise floor. Imagine trying to hear a tiny whisper in the middle of a rock concert. It's almost impossible. Well, this new way, it doesn't just read, it counts the individual molecules. It gets rid of all that background noise and gives you absolute precision. The leap forward here is just massive. The best analogy is switching from a crackly, fuzzy analog radio signal to a perfectly clear digital broadcast. It is cleaner, it is sharper, and the accuracy is just on another planet.
And this isn't just cool science for the sake of science. This is a huge business advantage because this counting method is so much more efficient, it translates into a patented structural edge. It's cheaper to run, it gives you better, more accurate results, and you get them back faster. Cheaper, better, faster. That's the holy trinity.
But look, having incredible technology is one thing. You've got to know what to do with it. And this company has this brilliant two-part strategy. Think of it as a twin-engine powerhouse that lets them go after two absolutely enormous markets at the same time.
Engine number one is the cash cow. It's the prenatal care market, which is worth somewhere between $5 and $10 billion. This business is an absolute workhorse, providing the financial fuel for the company's even bigger plans.
And here's why they're winning so big in this space. Their tech lets them offer the only prenatal test that screens for a whole bunch of disorders from just a single tube of the mother's blood. Now, their competitors? They often need a sample from the father, too, which is a massive logistical headache for clinics. This company just removes all that friction. Doctors and clinics love it.
All right, now for engine number two. This is the moonshot. Powered by all that cash from the prenatal business, the company is now taking aim at the gigantic cancer care market. We're talking $30 to $50 billion. This is where the real revolution is happening.
And this brings us right back to that question I asked at the very beginning. This technology makes a liquid biopsy possible, a simple blood test, and it can spot the tiniest molecular signs that a cancer treatment isn't working, months, literally months, before a regular CT scan could ever hope to see it. It's a complete game changer for oncologists.
But believe it or not, this story gets even better. Because the technology is one thing, but the company's real, long-term, and maybe unbeatable advantage, it's something else entirely. You see, at its heart, this isn't just a biotech lab, it's a data company.
The sources use this perfect analogy. Think about the Tesla effect. Every single mile a Tesla drives makes the entire autopilot system smarter for every other car. Well, it's the exact same idea here. Every single test this company runs makes its diagnostic algorithm smarter and more precise.
It creates this incredible self-reinforcing loop, a data flywheel. Every test adds more data. That data makes the algorithms better. The smarter algorithms can find even rarer signals, and all the while, any potential competitors are just falling further and further and further behind. It's a lead that just keeps growing.
So we've got world-changing tech, a brilliant business model, and a data moat that seems almost impossible to cross. What's the last piece of the puzzle? Well, it looks like Wall Street has definitely taken notice.
Just look at this. When the company had its IPO recently, the stock didn't just do well, it absolutely surged. An 82% pop on its very first day of trading. That's not just a little bump. That is a massive signal of intense confidence from some of the smartest investors in the world.
And historically, when you see a pattern like this, a huge IPO followed by the price holding strong, that is very often the signature, the footprint of a company that is on its way to becoming a true market leader. It shows the initial hype was backed by some very real substance.
So let's just run through it one last time. You've got superior, patented counting technology. You've got a twin-engine powerhouse driving growth. You've got an unbeatable data moat that gets wider every single day. And you have overwhelming validation from the market itself.
All of this, it all comes down to one final and pretty obvious question. With a story this compelling and a technology this powerful, just who is the company behind this revolution?